What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. You know I got a good video for y'all today. For entertainment purposes only. So stay tuned to the end. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell. But let's just get straight to the video.
What the heck is this thing? What the heck is this?
What is that? What y'all think that is, man? Probably from Australia.
Well, we could kill them all with self-replicating nanotech that turns organic material to dust.
Interesting, but what about changing the atmosphere to lower oxygen levels? Slow, but unstoppable.
That's stylish. Or we could poison the oceans so the water kills all life.
Yes, and we could alter the sun's rays to burn everything. A global heat storm to destroy all.
We shouldn't forget psychological warfare. We could create a global hallucination that drives humanity mad.
The world won't see us coming. Humanity's end.
And all while we stay in the shadows, invisible, all-powerful, untouchable.
It's always something with these phones. When they introduced that tap feature, I thought that was dangerous. My question is, what are they planning on coming out with that utilizes this feature?
Wait a minute, guys. Do not update to iOS 17. There is a warning. Now, before I play this video, check this out. Look at this new update that iOS 17 has. It says this release also includes a new Unity wallpaper to honor Black history and culture in the celebration of Black History Month in the United States. So we finally get a wallpaper on the iPhone on Black History Month, and on the same month there is a warning for the same update. Are you kidding me? Now check this video out.
Warning iPhone users about some new software and an update that could put you at risk. And they're also sounding the alarm for parents to protect their kids from this feature. WWT News 5's Rachel Hersheimer joins us live here in the studio. Rachel, I didn't even know about this. I got the update and I didn't know about this until you told me earlier today.
Yeah, Lindsay, a lot of people we spoke with today didn't know either. Well, the new feature in the latest update is called Name Drop. It allows you to share contact information with other iPhone users if your devices are close together. Now, the concerning part, and the reason it's getting a lot of attention online, is that it's automatic. So once you download iOS 17 on your phone, the contact sharing feature is defaulted to on. So you have to go out of your way to just stop it. Middletown Police sent out a note on its Facebook page warning parents to change these settings in their child's phone and make sure that feature is off. Dave Hatter with Intrust IT recommends downloading updates from tech companies such as Apple, Microsoft, and Google because they're built to fix critical vulnerabilities that hackers can use to attack you. But when it comes to this name drop feature, he's recommending to be aware of what it does and turn it off unless you have to use it.
To me, it would make more sense as these updates come out if they're going to add new features that have a potential privacy / security concern that might come along with them.
It's like they want us to mistakenly share our information with each other. It's like, why would you create that update and put it in the update and automatically turn it on? Why wouldn't you set it off and have us turn it on if we want to turn it on? You see what I'm saying? They can do that. They just choose not to. But yeah, you guys, yeah, that Nokia is looking pretty good right now. That Nokia, that brick phone is looking pretty good right now because I'm really tired of this technology thing. But again, I'm just sharing information with you guys, letting you know what's going on. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness with interesting situations during these interesting times. And yeah, it's interesting indeed. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. We end this shift and we get in it. Let's get it. Peace out.
Here are some morbid facts about Will Smith. Will Smith had an abusive father who often got violent with his mother. When Will was 9 years old, he watched his father hit his mother so hard that she collapsed to the floor as blood poured from her mouth. Will says he's always been haunted by the fact that he didn't help her that day, and that he's lived much of his life feeling like a coward. The separation of his mother and father a few years later sent Will into a downward spiral. In his recent biography, Smith admits that it was the first of 2 times that he seriously considered taking his own life. Back Back in 1989, a 20-year-old Will Smith was arrested for his alleged involvement in the assault of a record promoter. He was charged with aggravated assault, criminal conspiracy, simple assault, and recklessly endangering another person. All the charges were eventually dropped, and Smith became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air soon afterwards. Smith also made headlines in 2012 after slapping a Ukrainian reporter who jokingly went in for a kiss. Later on, Smith told reporters he's lucky I didn't sucker punch him.
So that's when he moved with his auntie and his uncle. And dude did disrespect him coming up on him like that. He should have got slapped.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that this is actually happening. Are we this close to genuinely finding alien life out there? Right, so a lot of stuff has been happening recently. Now NASA have come out and said that they have found 85 new planets that could sustain and habit life. Now does that mean there's life already there? Who knows? But stick around because there's one thing that could mean there 100% is. Experts from the University of Warwick have been studying NASA's data, including the NASA team, looking into their satellites and everything as well. Now, of course, I'm sure you know about NASA's James Webb Telescope, the $10 billion telescope which can see things ridiculously far away, and we've had some insane photos taken with this thing. Now, the planets that these scientists have discovered range in size, from around 11,000 miles all the way up to the biggest being 350,000 miles. Now, just to put that into context, Earth's diameter is only 8,000 miles. So think about that compared to 350,000, like what? There has already been over 5,000 exoplanets discovered, and of course no one knows if alien life does exist on these or if it could, but these planets they found now are apparently actually habitable, that we could move there one day, although they're, you know, not just down the road exactly, are they? Now, what makes these planets interesting, though, is that apparently they are literally the perfect distance away from the local sun, meaning that you could live there, it's not too hot, but it's also not too cold. Now, this is the crazy part, because one of these planets scientists were looking at and found something insane. So they noticed something literally coming out of the atmosphere, and obviously you'd think, what is that? Now, they looked into it, and the chemical that came out of it was dimethyl sulfoxide. Now, you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? It's probably just a chemical, you know, gas produced on the planet or something. Well, what produces dimethyl sulfoxide? Wood. What's wood found on? Trees. And what do trees make? Oxygen. Oh my god. So, there is a chance that there is literal oxygen on this planet, which means there could already be life there. Who knows? We're going to keep looking into it, so make sure you hit that follow button and I'll keep you updated.
That sounds good, but it seems like in order to go to another planet that's habitable, it gotta be the exact same. I mean, like the pressure gotta be the same, the gravity, like everything. It seems like one slight difference and it'll throw everything off.
The coils, if you guys can see all that. And this is doing, if you want to see, wireless power right here. Wireless. Why is it wireless? Because what's happening is you have your Tesla coil right here. You have it connected to a source, such as running water. You have that other part connected to a ground, such as beautiful Mother Earth. And then you have an aerial antenna, or an atmospheric antenna, capturing the atmospheric energy. And if you get into all the atmospheric energy patents, what they used to do was they would send out a metallic balloon that was filled with helium, and they would send it up into the air, and the higher up that atmospheric balloon would go into the air, it would capture all the beautiful energy, and they would connect, for example, a piece of copper from those balloons and connect it down into a grid system, and they could get free energy. Now, what's interesting is they talk about atmospheric energy for about maybe an hour or two in the 3rd grade. They'll hit on atmospheric energy and talk about it for about an hour, and when you're in 3rd grade, and then they will never talk about it again. Reason being, because atmospheric energy is being captured by, as my buddy just said, old world tech. Yes, all those beautiful antennas and rods and all different types of spires and those points, those are all capturing the free energy. And so if you look at Tesla's patent, which is interesting because I'll have you can look this one up, 645576, 1900 wireless patent. But what's interesting is, as this guy was saying in the book, the antenna is missing from the picture. You see an antenna from this Tesla coil, but you don't see what the antenna looks like. So the question is what did the antennas used to look like?
Hey, Tesla was in a league of his own. Can you imagine what he would have came up with if he wouldn't have passed away?
Do we truly know how powerful the Egyptian Ankh is? I don't think we do. And for those of you who do, you have already studied into this. But there's a reason why the Ankh was everywhere in ancient Egyptian culture. So on your left, you will see Nikola Tesla's oscillator. And on the right is the typical shape of the Egyptian Ankh, the symbol. I don't really think it's a coincidence that these two are almost identical, if not absolutely identical. We don't give the ancients enough credit. They were incredibly intelligent. We weren't there. If we could time travel, maybe we would see technology that's even way beyond what we have right now. Now, here's a spiritual reason why the Ankh is even more than just, something that could be based on technology. The Ankh is actually a symbol of the male and female balanced. So over here, the circular part, that is the womb. That is the female anatomy. This would be where the baby grows, and these are your fallopian tubes. Now on the bottom, this portion, this stick portion, it's a phallus symbol. It's, the male genitalia. It's the male genitalia entering the female genitalia. Symbolically, spiritually, it also means male and female combined, which is balance. And it says it right here too, Egyptian Ankh, based on the feminine principles of nature, spirituality, and peace. This is also why you will see a lot of spiritual people having a necklace of the Egyptian Ankh or it tattooed on their body. For a small portion of them, it may just be for aesthetics because people have egos, sometimes you just want to show off what you believe in. But other times they truly understand the esoteric and the spiritual knowledge as to why this is such an important symbol. Not only does it look like the Tesla oscillator, which means that symbol can generate energy and is a sigil for generating energy. I have a video on what sigils are, so you can check that out if you're confused, or you could Google. But it also means the male and feminine aspects coming into harmony. I truly believe that ancient civilizations, thousands of years ago, were way, way more advanced than we could ever imagine. The technology that we're discovering now has always been here. I feel like all the technology we see now and all of these new discoveries we're making, they're not new, they're just recycled. At this moment in time, I feel like we're relearning everything our ancestors, ancient civilizations already knew.
Benefits are coming to an end. It's thanks to the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2023, apparently halting emergency benefits nationwide. NBC 15's Garrett Harmon joins us now live in Mobile. Here, some folks are wondering how they'll even put food on their table.
Yeah? It's going to affect a lot of
That's
people.
right, Kim. And some shoppers I spoke with today told me they have to break the bank just to get the necessities.
Anyone leaving the grocery store will tell you.
Very high when you can't get a dozen of eggs for less than $5. Very high.
People telling me their grocery bills are far too high.
It's usually around $200 to $300 a week.
I average probably about anywhere from $200 to $275.
Meat and eggs and cheese, all that is high. So about $400 or $500.
People like Christina Peebles are not only getting groceries for themselves, but they also have other mouths to feed.
Hey, that's sad because it's a lot of families that really need that help. But at the same time, I feel like it's a tactic to keep people down.
The International Space Station is retiring. The ISS is the longest running space station in history. Out of the 12 there have been, the plan is to start pushing it out of orbit in 6 to 7 years, where it will burn up in the atmosphere and whatever's left will crash into the Pacific Ocean. Space stations do a lot, but they're primarily laboratories. They conduct experiments in medicine, radiation, climate, dark matter, but they get pretty beat up, not only by cosmic and solar radiation and the continuous docking and redocking of spacecraft, but as it moves and transitions from sunny to shaded areas, those 400-degree temperature shifts cause the materials to contract and expand unevenly throughout the entire structure. So these don't last very long. They could build another one, but NASA is a government agency. So if Congress doesn't vote for a new one, they can't build a new one. They want to start paving the way for private agencies to build their own stations. And however you feel about that, this is another step in the privatization of space. Some of the companies stepping up to the plate are SpaceX, Blue Origin, Northrop Grumman, but only time will tell who manages to build it and pay for it.
The question is, do you think artificial intelligence will one day take over? And I'm hoping you're not going to give me just a yes or no answer. Thank you.
You could drink wine. What wine would you drink?
If I could drink wine, I would take the one with maximum alcohol content.
Daddy, tell me a bedtime story. Alexa, tell me a horror story. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, turn off. Alexa, everything.
I ain't too fond of that, Alexa.
Robots become self-aware.
Everything we learned in life about the universe is a lie. They said the sun is yellow, it's really green. You ever wonder why our veins are green? You ever wonder why all the trees is green? All my life I had a green mold on my arm. I never knew where it came from. This is a message. If I was you, I would start searching my body to see if I could find little small green marks or maybe birthmarks. The Egyptians tried to tell us back in ancient times. That's why they painted these people green. We are really green. You ever notice you wear fake jewelry and your skin start to turn green? The first thing a person say is, well, my skin is turning green because the jewelry is fake. No, it's trying to let you know who you really are. We got so comfortable with waking up and looking at the sun this color. The sun is only this color because they changed their frequencies to the matrix. If they started removing all these street lights from all these cities, we will be able to see the sky or real frequencies. These are blinding us from the truth. You know how they say bright lights actually blind you? Well, this is what's going on. They change our frequency or our spectrum. You ever notice if you ever get sick, you want to eat green vegetables, and green vegetables heal you all the time. If you ever feel depressed, you go out in nature, and nature will heal you all the time. The reason why nature is healing you is because it's vibing on the same frequency as you. We are all green because the sun is green. They say all this take place because of the chlorophyll. That's true. We are chlorophyll. They lied to us and said our blood is red. No. Our blood is green. They made us forget about the heart chakra. The heart chakra is this planet. The heart chakra is the sun. The heart chakra is everything because everything is the heart. We are really in the heart of the universe. Once you understand your heart chakra, you will understand everything. And what I mean by understand everything, you will be connected to everything. There's a reason why the heart sits in the middle. The sun is the middle and all these other colors operate around it. The heart chakra is green because all colors together is really green. By the way, can't forget about the moon. The moon actually interferes with the way we see things. Once again, bright lights will always blind us. The moon is the brightest light in the sky and it's blinding us from the truth. If you ever want to get away from the matrix, go back in nature. If you are ever sick, go back in nature. If you want to be healthy, eat from nature. If you want to understand the universe, go out and sit in the sun. The sun is green. It will connect with every cell in your body. By the way, the image of this planet that's all blue is fake. It's really the bottom one. Everything is green.
I know a lot of babies that's born with those little green patches, usually on their back somewhere. But as they get older, it usually just fade away or it just darken up like a birthmark. Hey, I would have drove up out of there, man. There ain't no way I would have been there. In the cemetery? And nobody else walking around you? Yeah, I'm out of there. Quick. Look like some dope AI. Pretty creepy though. I got to give it to him. It looked pretty real. What's that? We got the real live Batman up there, y'all.
Masuk yuk, masuk yuk. Ayo masuk. Masuk ayo. Ayo. Kenapa? Kamu kenapa?
Here are some morbidly wholesome facts about Freddy Mercury. Just before Live Aid, Freddy was told by his doctor not to do the show because of a vocal infection. He obviously ignored this warning and went on to do a 20-minute show, which many considered to be the greatest live performance of all time. Freddy wanted to make sure that those close to him were taken care of after his untimely death. He spent his final months recording as many vocals as he could for the rest of Queen to finish after he died. Freddy had a girlfriend named Mary Austin for 6 years before he decided he preferred male partners. In his will, he left her his entire mansion and the bulk of his multi-million-dollar fortune. 10 days before Freddy's death, Queen's manager Jim Beach met with him to discuss what could be done with his legacy. Freddy told him, "You can do whatever you like with my image, my music, remix it, re-release it, whatever, just never make me boring." Just before his death, a bedridden Freddie Mercury got to see an advanced copy of the Bohemian Rhapsody scene in Wayne's World. He absolutely loved it and approved of the song's use in the film. The scene helped launch Queen's comeback in the USA.
What is this?
So these strange clouds were seen in Key West. Could this be some kind of crazy, strange weather anomaly?
I don't know. That's
or
weird,
could
though.
it be some type of cloaked UFOs? And out of curiosity, has anyone ever seen clouds like this before?
They all about
now
the
I am
same
going to play the
size.
video in its entirety. Check it out and tell me what you think.
Bro, look at these clouds. What's going on? What is that?
But look over there, there's a circle one that's the actual cloud. Yeah. It's like a missing puzzle piece or something.
What is going on here with these clouds? Bro, look at these clouds. What's going on? What is that?
But look over there, there's a circle one that's the actual cloud. Yeah. It's like a missing puzzle piece or something.
What is going on here with these clouds?
Them circles was a little too perfect to be natural. I don't know. What y'all think?
I know y'all see my third eye right now. Eyes chilling and all that. You see that? Flat Earth compilation part 1.
The sun is like a spotlight, and it moves around, shining on one place at a time. Okay.
But if the Earth is a pancake, why does not the water spill off the edges?
Wow. Butterwall? Seriously? A butterwall? That's what I said, fool! There's a big old butterwall, and it circles the entire pancake Earth.
And deals. It's a long fly ball going back, and the ball scatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down.
The water's above. Look at the subliminals.
Just dance, Captain. It's the edge of the world. Hey up. It's flat.
Like they throw a lot of subliminals out there. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Go ahead and subscribe and like the video. But until next time,